Good morning. It is Saturday, March the 5th at 8:50, 9 a.m. Wanted to get a video done before I get my workout on. I have cardio to do. And then gotta pick up groceries. So pretty busy morning. But you get things done, things happen, right? So I want to talk to you a little bit about why you can't stick to your diet. Because I've been there, done that many times. So when I say these things, I've actually experienced them, went through them, overcame them. So it's very important when you're taking advice from somebody that they actually experience what you're going through. When they're telling you what to do and have success with it. So number one is you don't plan your meals for the week. This may sound really basic, and don't think that you don't have to plan your meals. Plan your calorie intake, plan your day, and still have success in weight loss. It's not going to happen, because I tried that. And I would mess up. I would have to go somewhere. I would get hungry. And the only thing around was a fast food restaurant and a convenience store. And we both know when you're hungry and you go into a store with food, or you go through a drive-through with cheeseburgers and fries or whatever you want, you're going to make a bad decision 90% of the time. So do you trust yourself that extra 10% to make a good, wise decision when you're hungry and you could be stressed out because you're running around trying to make time frames? Maybe you have kids, they're yelling about stuff. So you really have to plan. How do you do that? Well, to make a long story really short, you pick a day. Okay, everyone has different schedules. Okay, my schedule happens to be, I make sure my meals, I cook a lot of food between Saturday and Sunday. It's easier on me if I just cook a couple proteins one day and the next day I'll do my veggies and carbs. That just kind of works best for me. But it may change. Your lifestyle isn't always going to be the same. So what you need to do, whatever way you decide to lose weight as far as eating, maybe you have you hired a coach, or maybe you're part of a weight loss group, whatever. You have to sit down, okay, and actually go through a handful of meal options that's best for you and what fits your caloric needs. Okay, you have to plan out. All right, so for instance, while you're at work, okay, I know I'm going to be there through breakfast and lunch. Dinner I can do at the house. Okay, so what are you eating for breakfast and lunch? You got to research things. Okay, so there's a ton of options out there. So don't think you have to have, a piece of fruit and egg. You can get more creative than that. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's just so many options available to you to make it fun and just more delicious. So look for those things. All right, just type in healthy protein, healthy carb, fruits, do a smoothie. I don't know, whatever fits your diet. But you have to know what you're going to eat while you're not at home, especially when you're not at home. Now, when you're at home, you have more leeway to just, okay, I'm gonna throw this together real quick and this and that. Okay, but if you're on the go a lot, you got to make sure that you have your meals with you so that you're not tempted by an alternative that's going to really mess you up as far as your caloric intake and just setting you farther back. Okay, number two, you stress eat. Now, when I say this, I have in the past was really happy and content and just ate whatever I wanted at the time, what I was craving. But what I really mean here is you having a craving and you not being prepared for that craving. So what I mean is when you come home, just an example, you come home from a long day, doing whatever you do, and then you're like, man, I just don't feel like cooking. I'm really craving something sweet. I skipped lunch today, so I know I can have something higher calorie and it's not going to hurt. That is false, because it's going to hinder you in a couple of ways. Okay, emotionally and mentally, it throws you off your commitment to your diet, to your weight loss journey, because you're allowing yourself to say, hey, it's okay right now. Well, what happens tomorrow? Are you going to tell yourself the same thing? See, you can't allow that kind of thought process to come in. You got to stop it. Okay, so have treats available to you that are a high volume and lower calorie. For example, when I can have them, depends on what part of my diet journey I'm on and how many calories I can have, whatever, is light popcorn and watermelon. Light popcorn, 1 cup is roughly 25 calories. I just looked it up. And then a cup of watermelon is around 50 calories. Okay, so watermelon is sweet and you can have a lot of it for lower calories. Same as popcorn. Okay, you can make popcorn saltier or sweeter or both. I know they have the flavors you can put in popcorn, add some sea salt on it. It's just a lot of things you could do, like cocoa powder. I would put cocoa powder, sprinkle on my popcorn, spray some Pam on it, and a little salt and a little stevia, Truvia, Splenda, whatever you have. So you got salty and sweet. And delicious. Fills me up. I don't want to eat anymore. I'm not going to go for the ice cream. I'm not going to go for the chocolate candy bars. I'm not going to go for whatever you can scrounge up. That's your favorite snack. Cookies. Man, because you have even 5 of those. Those are a couple hundred calories. 200-300 calories. Okay. And a serving of ice cream is just sad how much calories you get. So be prepared in your mind when you want or when you have a craving. That's the most important part. When I have a craving, what's my go-to? Have that already. Number 3, you don't move enough. Yes, you can lose weight and not work out, because I've done that. I was a lot younger when I done that. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I think my metabolism shouldn't be that much slower, but I don't know. So you don't move enough. What I mean is, if you're at work and you sit in a chair, you sit at a desk, you're productive through the computer, but how are you productive physically for your body, for just moving around for your health? And, my job, I sit a lot at a desk at work. So what I do is I keep track of my steps. Like, say I don't have to work out that day. Okay, if I know I'm not working out, I'm not getting my steps in because I don't do my cardio. I'm not at the gym walking around. So what I do is, like, halfway through my shift, if I haven't gotten at least 4,000 steps in already, I know I need to get up and kind of walk around, check some things, just get moving. And on my lunch break, I'll get some more steps in. Instead of just sitting down, I'll eat real quick and just kind of walk around the building. So what are you doing to move more? So what are you doing to walk? Are you walking? Are you exercising at all? What are you doing to move more? Because the more you move, the more calories you use up, the better you feel. And it also asks your inspiration for your weight loss journey to get in shape. You know, if you're on a couch all day, you're like, your motivation's low because you're comfortable. You know, you start to feel sorry for yourself. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I just don't feel like it. But you can't use you don't feel like it anymore. That's over and done with. Because you keep using it and nothing happens. You don't get results, you know. You can't do that. You just got to get up and go. You know, set a time. Okay, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go walk a half a mile. Okay, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go with my kid to throw the ball around to the park. I don't know, think of something. Or I'm just going to go to the gym. There's always something you can do to move more. Even, this is, you know, really common saying, you know, park in the parking lot and walk. I mean, that has, you know, that adds up. If you think about it, if you go to a lot of stores in your normal routine, park farther away as long as your safety is not at risk. But, you know, that's not a bad idea. So, also, if you get a partner, adding to this, if you get a partner, say, hey, Susie Q, do you want to go walk around the block? Or you want to go walk a mile? You want to go to the high school and walk the track? Or the park, if your park has a track, you want to go out and walk. And that's a great time, you know, to create conversation with your friend, to bond. And you also are in the journey together. So you have an accountability partner. So there's a lot of perks to getting someone else involved with activity. Okay, so that's all I have. So to recap, why you can't stick to your new diet, you don't plan ahead. You don't plan what to eat ahead for the week. You're not prepared for healthier snacks when you have cravings, and you're not moving enough. You're not getting around. You're not moving your legs. Okay, you got to move your legs. So any way you can do it, you know, just do it. Even if you walk to the mailbox and back. You know, if walking to the mailbox and back is hard for you, just do it. You know, do it 3 times a week. You know, a couple times a day. You don't have to do whatever is hard for you, difficult for you. Try that. Do that movement 3 times a week, okay? And then just go from there. Maybe in a couple weeks you'll do it 4 times or even for longer. There's, wherever you are right here, what can you do to be right here? You know, in 2 weeks. Okay, when you're right here in 2 weeks, what can you do to be right here? So it's doing that movement more, and then you'll do it for longer. So that'll keep you inspired too. All right, I hope you'll have a good week. I don't know what my video will be about next week. The ideas just come to me as I go along through my days. But, you know, don't feel like something is too much for you to do, because all it takes is for you to take that next step. Okay, just one step. You don't have to leap right now. It's just one step. And you keep building on those steps, you know. That's really all it is just doing a little bit, you know, every day. That's it. And then all of a sudden you have a huge accomplishment, you know. So just give yourself time and be smart about it. Plan ahead. All right, bye.